guys, listen, yeah. I know I said last week that I really like coconut oil and how to make my curls pop like popcorn. I know I said the week before that I like castor oil and the thickness it gives to my hair and all that stuff, but you just have to disregard that for now. Just disregard that for a minute, and it's olive oil this week. Oh my gosh, olive oil, like the shine, the way it just makes my hair look like it just absorbs into my hair strands so much better than the rest of them. Like, where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my... Oh my gosh, like, I don't know what else to say about this hair. And it's so inexpensive, guys. It's all natural, it's so inexpensive. This whole bottle I got from Tesco for, was it £2.75? But then I got Club Card discount. So yeah, it's just a bit cheaper. So honestly, guys, get yourself some, forget castor oil, you've got coconut oil. I know I said it previously and I told you guys to go and buy it, but I promise you, go and buy olive oil. You will not regret it. I promise you will not ever regret it. Like, oh my days, this stuff is like, Look guys, so the conditioners I like to use during the week is very plentiful. I have different conditioner for different day, Monday, Tuesday, like that. So I want to just go and show you the different conditioner I use and why I use them, when I use them, because of using. And I hope you guys can gain some information from it. Okay, let's begin. So for Mondays, I use my deep conditioner. So deep conditioner Mondays. Mondays, I have Netball. I use this conditioner by Flourish and Lux. This is an amazing conditioner. It has infusions of coconut and almond milk extracts. Oh my goodness, amazing. And Mondays, I have Netball, so I feel like my hair gets a bit sweaty and like maybe itchy. So I like to use this after Netball to just rinse out my scalp and obviously clean it, but without being too harsh by using shampoos and things like that. Thursday, I like to use my detangling conditioner. You need to have a detangling conditioner. You cannot use the same conditioner that you use for normal, because it's not like it has the same ingredients. No, it does not have the same ingredients. You have to buy a detangling conditioner because your normal conditioner is not good enough, because it does not have the detangling properties. So get yourself a detangling conditioner. This one is by Lily of the Valley. Oh, that is very nice. Lily of the Valley from Mark and Spencer. From Mark and Spencer. It smells amazing. Very, very nice. And this one you put throughout your hair, leave it for a while, and then you start to detangle. This one has different enzymes and particles that help to diffuse the hair from kata la moste. Yes guys, so please make sure you get yourself a detangling conditioner to detangle your hair, detangle the curls to make them, you know, more vibrant. So on Tuesdays I like to use this. It's a leave-in conditioner. It's really, really creamy. That's what I love about it. It's really, really creamy by Gold Coast Beauty. I think that's the brand name, I don't know, but it was really cheap. I think it was like £4. It wasn't that much. A leave-in conditioner, and it has avocado and peppermint, and peppermint is really good for the scalp. It helps to, like, you know, stimulate hair growth. So your hair strands are like, yo blood, what is that tingling on my head? And then the hair goes, oh my days, and then it pushes up the hair strands. So this one I like to use on Tuesdays. Alright guys, so on Wednesday I like to use another deep conditioner, and this one has honey, lemon and strawberry inside. Obviously not inside it, but you know, they like mashed it up and stuff. Anyway, so on Wednesdays I have Bible study, and one of my cell group members, Jonathan, like we always like partner up for like the in-depth like reading Bible study sections. So I always just feel the need to have my hair, you know, smelling nice, and honey and lemon and strawberry. It's a pretty nice smell, because it's always like in my face and stuff, and I'm like, pack off blood, let's put a ring on it. You can't come to the ting-tings, yeah. So yeah, I do that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say I just do my hair because I'm going to Bible study. And Jonathan, oh my gosh, he might be watching this. What if he's watching this? Hopefully he's not watching. I don't think he knows I make videos. It's okay. You know, I think it's just important, and I think that we have like a bit of a future going on. So why not, like, you know, tantalize it. Alright guys, so on Fridays I just use my normal conditioner. This is the VO5 Moisture. I picked up especially because it said moisture, because my hair was a bit thirsty, alright, so I had to give it some, you know, moisture in there. Don't like, I'm not about that dry life and crispy ends and stuff. So I use my VO5 one I've got it from Superdrug, so yeah, definitely go and try it out. It's amazing. So as for Saturday, the day I'm more free, so I can do more things with my hair. So on Saturday is when I pre-poo. A pre-poo basically means that I put oils. So that can be coconut oil, olive oil, any sort of oil in my hair for maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour. And then after that, I wash my hair with shampoo. The purpose of the pre-poo is to ensure that once I do wash my hair with the shampoo, it does not strip my hair of, you know, all the essential oils that are already in my hair, so that your hair is not too dry and looking like, you know, fried yam. You know, you have not stripped it of all the, you know, Maggi sauce and soup that you have already put inside, you understand? Okay. The final thing I want to show you is my favorite twisting gel. I know everyone using Carol's daughter and John's niece and Matthew's uncle. It doesn't matter, forget them, yeah. This is a better one, okay? This is by Osbotonics, and it's a nice twisting gel, and it's really moisturizing, which is like, I love the most about it. It's really moisturizing, doesn't leave your hair dry or crispy or anything like that. So after that, I deep condition to just add extra moisture. Moisture is very important for, you know, natural hair. So Sunday there, your friend is saying, Chima homie, now I rest on Sunday, just like, you know, Almighty. Yes, that's correct. Some of you naturals be extra. It's too much. You're going too far, eh? It's a movement there. Leave-in conditioner, detangling conditioner, water conditioner, April conditioner, moisture conditioner, protein conditioner, June conditioner. Adding. Honestly, adding. Why so many different types of conditioners? For what? Detangling, that one is the one that kills me, cry. Detangling conditioner, because my normal conditioner cannot detangle. Like, what's so different about my normal conditioner and a detangling conditioner? Really? Honestly, when it comes to natural hair, two things. Moisture and protection. That's all. Keep it moisturized, protect your ends. Nothing else. Nothing. So keep it moisturized. Get yourself a spray bottle. Spray bottles are really good. Especially if you have a styling. You can always mist your hair and things. So in this spray bottle, you can put some water, olive, some oils, what else? Some conditioner or something in it. And that's what you use to moisturize your hair morning and night. Get yourself a spray bottle and make your own little concoction. And you'll be good. Second thing you need is an oil. Like, I like to use the lock method, okay? So liquid, oil, and cream. I'm still on the lock method since my other video I made a while ago. So my oil is olive oil. You don't need every single oil. Coconut oil, castor oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil. You don't need it. It's unnecessary, and especially for new naturals. I feel like it can be so overwhelming because they're like, oh, I'm gonna go out and buy all this stuff. You don't need every single thing. Get yourself some sort of cream. I like using Guto, shea butter. Don't even have it now, but shea butter. Some people don't like that, but get yourself some sort of thicker cream or a lotion, like a lotion. Make sure it's water based. If the first ingredients is aqua or water, then you're good to go, because water is the only thing that can really moisturize hair, and then everything else you put in it sort of locks in the moisture or seals the moisture, if that makes sense. So number one, spray bottle with a little concoction of what you can use in the morning and night. Number two, get yourself an oil. You don't need thousands of oils. Get yourself olive oil, coconut oil. Get yourself one of those oils and just stick with it. Number three, get yourself a cream. Something a bit thicker, or it could be a lotion that is a bit thicker. Number four, get yourself shampoo and conditioner. Shampoo, I don't use shampoo, but I use African black soap. This stuff is the business, yeah. Straight from the Ghana, me call Ghana, me call, it's so cheap there as well. Anyway, so yeah, African black soap, or what I like to call I like to semina. See, I use this in my head. It's all natural, so I don't have to worry about it being sulfate or not sulfate. But I don't use this all the time, because this stuff, it strips out your hair. And I don't actually wash my hair with something that makes that poo. How do you say that? That lathers up. Maybe once a month that I wash, but most of the time is the conditioner. Honestly, this conditioner, I can use it to wash my hair if I need to wash it in 2 minutes. And at the same time, I can put it on my head, cover it, and leave it in for an hour or two as a deep conditioner. If you do want to get another conditioner, then definitely get yourself a deep conditioner as well. Normal conditioner and a deep conditioner. I don't think you need anything else. Or you can make your own little concoctions. There's many recipes online about how to make your own little, like, natural conditioners as well. And then to keep it protected, you need to protect the style. Protect the style, just anything that keeps your ends, you know, covered in some way. So that could be braids or weaves or stuff like that. And secondly, scarf. And get yourself, doesn't have to be, you know, the Ghana flag, but that could help, you know, the blessings on these colors. My boy. Yeah, so get yourself a scarf. You know, first of all, the person I am, no, I was thinking, this silk scarf business is, you know, it's all propaganda. What do I need a silk scarf for? But honestly, when I spray my hair at night and I don't put on a silk scarf and I go to bed, I can literally feel my hair feeling dry. Literally dry in the morning, because it seems like my pillow has soaked it up. So get some silk scarf. But the thing is that they don't stay on. I don't know if someone's scarf stays on. Let me know. My scarf never stays on throughout the night. I don't know how I sleep. Only God knows. Okay, so I don't know how I sleep, but my scarf never ever stays on. Sometimes I put this scarf on and then I put a hat on. Still, last night that's what I did, and this not stay on. But one thing that does stay on for me is stockings, like tights, normal tights that you put on with the 2-leg bit. So I put this on and I put my tights over it and I tie that, and then that normally stays on. So try that technique, but obviously you want to put the silk scarf first, because that's where your hair has contact with. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I gave some tips, especially for my new naturals, because it seems that everyone is throwing you products, and I hope that this simplifies everything. Moisture and protection. And if this was helpful, definitely give it a thumb it up. Okay. I know that I am going to Bible study on Wednesday night, so I make sure that I do have like my hair on point. I hope he's not watching this video.
It's rough and smooth. She got swagger. She be sweet like banana. She take her from Ghana.